Hi, welcome to the foreigner in the Philippines. Good morning.
Good morning. Well, we got an exciting day. We usually have an exciting day these days. I'm going to try to louder my voice. Well, if you've been following any of the most recent videos, you will understand that we've been going through something of a crisis of confidence with Nisa. The last video that we showed the kind of pressure that the girl is under. Now, there's been a great outpouring of both criticism and of support, some support, people saying don't judge her too harshly. It is very true that she is under pressure to not have the operation. Now, this comes from one of the strongest motivations, and that is religious. Now, you can't, if you're sitting at your computer in a lovely house in Florida or in Texas or some other wealthy country, you will find this very hard to understand. But all of the siblings of Nisa assembled yesterday, if you didn't see the video, and they all are telling her that she doesn't need to have the operation, and the pastor that came from the particular church, religious group that she was affiliated with before she met us, has been there, backed her into a small room from what I saw, and has told her that God has already healed her. Something like that is what the impression was that I got. Nisa's problem is that the 11th and 12th vertebrae have almost collapsed. They're almost gone, and there's been a great deal of calcification, and that has led to something that looks almost as big as a fist from being out of her ever bending back. And that's the problem. It will continue to push her over forward more and more and more. And eventually, the surgeon told us she won't be able to breathe and she'll die. Now, we're not making things dramatic. I'm very healthy. I have a lovely woman sitting next to me who is very healthy, and it's not going to make any difference to us other than a saddening of the heart if Nisa does not have this operation. We have no vested interest. We don't get a commission from the surgeon for bringing work to him. This is purely for her. But she has decided now, definite no.
No. She texted me last night and says that her final decision is no, and she says sorry for all the hassle that that we undergo. And I says, no worried about that, but I want you to be operated because I explained to her, but her decision is no. And I said, okay, I respect her decision.
And we are going to respect that position that she's taken, and we're going to step back. So we're now at something of a conflict between Beth and I. Let me explain something about this woman that is sitting next to me. She is not eye candy. She is not there to look pretty while I talk. She is my equal partner, my wife, my lover, my friend, my pal. And I respect her more than anybody will ever know. So, that being the case, the way that I see it is not so much no forgiveness. I think that we should withdraw, and we should allow the people who want to continue to contribute to Nisa to do so. But I don't think that we should continue to be caretakers. I think that she should be given the ATM card for the bank account that Beth set up for her yesterday, and we should let her be a big girl. She just made a decision about her life. So therefore, we're not looking at a young girl. We're looking at someone who just decided that she's not going to have a life-saving operation. This is after some, tell me how much we've spent so far on, never mind the house, we built a house for her, How much have we spent so
I'm not
far?
saying, I'm not finishing calculating yet, but we're
Give
going
us a
to.
ballpark figure.
I have a notes here.
Just
Wait.
give us a ballpark figure.
I think around
okay.
50 something. Yeah.
50,000 pesos.
Yeah, 50
My own-
something.
My own, perhaps slightly jaded,
Not sure.
non-religious view is that we could have built a house for somebody for that. A house for someone who is putting their children out of the rain when they're in their beds at night. So that's my view. So I tend to look now, I'm almost speechless because see Nisa, because we want to put on video that she did say no. Okay? Now, anybody who is looking in on this channel and wants to contact Nisa can contact her through us, and we will make sure that she gets the message. Beth, in her wisdom, wants to continue to help Nisa. Would you like to say how and why?
Yeah, because we talked to Terence this morning, and Terence says he back out now. You know, you give the ATM to Nisa, and it's up to her how she's going to spend that. You know, and if there are people coming, you just go directly to the bank, deposit it, transfer bank to Nisa. And I said, look at this way. If she will have the money, it will gone quickly, you know, because of the people also surrounding her, and she will not be able to say no to those people, you know. So I think if just to make it sure that she will not be operated, at least she will take the medicine, you know, just to help her to ease the pain or whatever it is, you know. So I contacted the man, one of her supporters, who will send monthly to Nisa that, look, she will not continue the operations, but if you still continue on supporting her monthly, we're able to give that money for her foods. And also, once the money arrive in the bank, I'm go directly to the pharmacist and buy her monthly medicines, you know, for her tuberculosis and also her anemia, like that.
Because she did say actually during that interview that she was feeling better because of the medication.
Yeah, because as of this moment, as of the doctor says, you know, the doctors give 3 medicines. The 2 is for her tuberculosis, you know, and the other one is for ferrous of her some blood, so that there is no anti-anemia. So 3 medicines that I am buying every month for her.
So we're continuing.
Yeah, we're continuing that, and also giving her an allowance of the remaining money that is being spent for her medications monthly.
Now,
so
I'm really not sure. We're not having a rehearsed conversation right now, okay? And I'm not really sure, honey, that this is the right thing to do. But I accept that you want to do that.
This is the right things to do, because as a person, as a human being, we're also responsible for others, you know. Look at this way. Evan, you know, just says that you're helping, you know.
Well, we are helping, but at the moment, as of yesterday afternoon, after we had spoken to her and told her that she was going this morning, early morning, and that you were going to, in fact, spend 10 days in Cebu with her, and with some days for me
so
too.
yes, we're going to continue supporting. We're going to still holding the ATM of Nissan. We're going to give her weekly for her allowance of the food, and also giving her the monthly medicines, you know, because that's the right thing to do.
Well, we're going to do this in agreement with the people that are sending her the money.
Yeah. Paul and Dude is already agreed with that, and I'm going to contact Redirect about it. You know, so, and then the remaining, the amount that we got, the donations that supposedly is for the operations, we contacted now, starting contacting those donors, and in fact, one of the donors who is giving a big amount also.
Well,
saying
the 219,000 that we have left for surgery is composed of two major donors who donated. Was it $2,000 each?
$2,000 each or
$2,000 each. The one who is who we contacted already, we've been able to get in touch, has said, use the money now for the next project.
Yeah.
That was the instruction. So I know that there's no way that we can come out of this pleasing everybody, because some people will say, well, it's not your money. No, it's not our money, and we don't spend it on ourselves. We're not going on a vacation to Hong Kong for a moment. We're not spending it on ourselves, but there are projects of people who deserve some help and who will be grateful. So that's where the money is going to go. The money was donated specifically for medical help. It was donated specifically for surgery. And our responsibility as holders of that money is to make sure that it goes for the purpose that it was there. Now, whether this is popular or not is not my problem. And the money will go where the donors now give us their agreement from. So we're still remaining one donor, which is Little Bit Rich. Well, Little Bit Rich is going to go along with the next project. I know that because Little Bit Rich has just paid in its entirety for the surgery of Marife's mother. So I don't see any issue there. So that's what's going to happen. There's a couple of smaller donors, and we're going to contact those donors and see what they want to do. We go along with what the people who support us want. It's not what I want or what Beth wants.
Yeah, and just to clarify things, because there are some commenting that Nisa got $8,500 on our GoFundMe. Look, the GoFundMe account has been set up last June or July, you know, when we start our road, our building of the bridge, you know. So our friend from what's that? Where's there? California is the one who registering it. You know, so when Nisa come into the picture, we decided to put the picture of Nisa and her story in to our GoFundMe account. So that GoFundMe account is already set up last July before we start our YouTube. And then in fact, some of that money also there are some sending money to us personally on that GoFundMe.
What we did was we did what we always do, and we said, if you are sending money for a particular purpose, you must say so.
Yeah.
So the money that, let me finish.
Yeah.
The money that went for Nisa was designated for Nisa.
Yeah.
So it's very, very clear, and it certainly was not $8,000.
Yeah, and aside from that, just to make sure, just to clarify things, it's been set up last July, okay? And out of that is we build the bridge, we build our road, and then some of also that donations is been spending on our house repair projects, from Desiree's house, you know, from Paralyzed Man's house. There are some also coming on that, and also the other houses that we build. Okay, so just to make clear, it's not 8,500 from GoFundMe, is for Nisa all. Okay,
right. And then rest assured that we have a paper trail, we have hard copy to confirm and support every claim that we make. The keyboard warriors out there have got the end of their finger hitting the key to support what they say. We have the paper.
Another things also is to those who send directly to GoFundMe and we don't have an email ad, please contact us, you know, so that we know how your donations go back to you. And also, our projects is the pastor's house, which is Pastor Timio's house, and also there are also some people down the road who wants the well, and the pastors Gilbert in Ubay. So that's our projects on our next, in this few months.
That's the projects that are
Coming
right now.
up.
So for anybody who is looking at this askance, like someone said that we met with yesterday, who came and just stopped by from Guernsey, and Peter stopped by and said, if I was you, I would have just given up on this. Well, we're not giving up, right? This is what we do, and we're going to continue doing it, and nothing was ever easy, and this isn't easy. Well, no surprises. It's not easy. So what?
Yeah,
we're
it's
going
not
to
easy.
continue doing what we do.
Yeah, it's not easy, and especially to those just commenting without thinking, it's not easy. Okay? Please like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Have a good day. God bless everyone. Thank you for supporting us.